How old were you when you first faced the camera?
I was 4 years.
Do you have any recollection of that era?
Lots of makeup.
At 4 years old?
4 years old.
And?
I played as a Lord Muruga.
Okay.
So the first day of shooting, Chinnappa Devar, I think you must be knowing.
Who made Hathi Mere
Hathi
Saathi and all
Mere
these movies
Saathi, yeah.
famously afterwards, yeah?
So he wanted to shave my head for that role.
Okay.
And my mom was like, she was not at all happy. She said no. Then they compromised, then said okay. Then I did that film and I bunked my school and I did this film. I was very excited. That picture was a big hit. Then after that, nothing to look back. And I remember as a child star, I used to do 2 shifts.
You had any time for school or anything at all?
My father was a lawyer and he was very keen that I should continue my studies and all. So we used to take teacher along all the outdoors and locations. But after some time, it didn't help me. I was too busy.
So your first adult film in which you're not a child star comes when you're how old? When you're playing, say, a person who has a romantic involvement?
I was 10 and a half years.
What? 10 and a half years? You remember that movie? You remember?
Yeah, of course I remember that movie. The producer and the director and the cameraman, Mr. Balu Mahendra, who did Sadma.
Sure.
They all came home and they told my mom if any sari let her wear and we wanted to see. So we didn't have any clue. We were just wondering what. So then they saw me in the sari and they just left. And next day I was shooting in the studio and all the other people came and congratulated my mom. I said, Mubarak ho, aapki beti heroine ho gayi. So she was like in shock. She was quite upset and she said it's too early.
I'm going to ask you this again. You were 10 and a half?
I was 10 and a half.
Did you even realize what was happening?
No, nothing. But
really?
Yeah.
But your mother was happy with this?
No, she was quite upset because she thought it is too early for me to become a heroine. And there are some films I was playing as a child star.
But you did it anyway?
But I did it anyway.
And then the next heroine's role is what? No doubt when you're 11 or something? 11,
Balachandar ji.
Okay.
Great Balachandar, great. He introduced me in Tamil cinema.
At what age?
I was 12 and a half.
Is this normal in Tamil cinema that 12-year-olds and 10-year-olds
I was a big maid. I didn't know. I didn't know. I was so grateful to them to believe in me and giving me such a big role.
People say about you, and they said this in Hindi cinema, that the camera loved you, that when you looked at the camera saw something that wasn't necessarily visible in real life or whatever, because you had this relationship with the camera. Did you ever have that sense when you were a child, or it just came naturally?
Well, I always felt it's the other way around. I loved the camera. You
do?
I do.
Even as a child you loved the camera?
Yes.
You were never self-conscious in front of the camera?
No, not at all. I always enjoy being in front of the camera. As a child, of course. As a child star, even of course now also as an artist.
You have a reputation, correct me if I'm wrong, for being actually quite a shy and introverted person. Is that fair?
Yeah.
It is fair. You don't necessarily talk very much. You don't mingle with people easily. You're fairly reserved. Is that correct?
I'm not rude, but I try to be, I don't know, if I'm in the set sitting all alone in the corner, it's not that I don't want to talk to anybody. But that time, I'll be maybe thinking about my shot, because all the time I'll be doing my, languages which it's not.
I'm not talking language, but that's exactly my question. That didn't it happen at some stage when you were a young actress that ultimately what became important in your life was cinema, your career, you thought a lot about it, and you were totally comfortable on studio floors?
Yeah, absolutely. I enjoyed.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
So a stage must have come when you became a big star in Tamil and Telugu cinema. How did that feel?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Just like being a child star?
No, like definitely, you know, it is overwhelming when the film is hit or people come to you and say good things about it. Every actor wanted that. It's natural. But I never, I always look forward to the new ventures, new films, new characters.
Now, the caricature of child stars is that they are usually children with parents who want them to become stars and are unhappy doing it, but their parents push them. In your case, it seems to have been the opposite. You were very happy doing this.
They never pushed me. My father was little skeptical about it because he wanted, you know, but my mom saw in me that I was really enjoying doing that. Nobody forced me.
And the dancing, when does that happen?
My mom used to tell me when I was 4 years, they used to go to the theatre and interval mein jo gana. So I started dancing, it seems. So they used to
In
get
the theatre?
embarrassed.
In the theatre there?
The theatre. Then they used to pull me and make me sit. Shh, don't do that.
At some stage, probably in the early 1980s, when you're a very big star in the South, you decide to make it in Hindi cinema.
It was not my decision to do a Hindi movie. Raghavendra Garu. I did 24 films with him. They had taken dates for Telugu film.
Right.
So they changed their mind and they came up to my mom and they said, now we are doing a Hindi film and I want Sridevi to do the movie. The first thing I asked mom, why they're doing this? My Solva Saman film was flopped. Why they want to take chance? Then I spoke to Raghavendra Garu also. I said, are you sure you want to take me? He said, yeah, we are very sure.
Did you speak much Hindi at this time?
No, I have not even a word.
Not even a word? This didn't worry you or anything?
Because I have done many other languages like this, like Malayalam. I did many films in Malayalam, Kannada. So those languages also yeah.
But how can you do that? I mean, I find that extraordinary. That a language you don't understand, you have to enact an emotional scene and you do it phonetically.
Well, I did all, I don't know.
But you did it. So when you think, what do you think in which language?
It all depends on with whom I'm.
If you're with Boni, are you thinking in Hindi or?
Hindi.
Hindi. Okay. And when you count in which language?
English.
English. So you really are multilingual. When you came to Bombay, was that tough?
Yeah, it was.
In what way?
Well, I came for Solva Saman promotion. It was like a nightmare seeing the reporters, interviews, and I was very, very uncomfortable. My dad was there with me, but still, you know, it was not like that in South.
What was the difference?
The difference, hardly you just meet one or two main reporters and you give interview, that's it. But this is a different game altogether.
Apart from that, was the story is that the Hindi film industry, at least in those days, was not as well organized as the South Indian film industry. Was that a problem?
Well, in the beginning, you know, in South, the timings are very different. We start shooting from 6 o'clock in the morning. After coming to Bombay, I mean, the shootings like, I don't want to name it, some heroes come very late, like 12:30. So I used to really...
You didn't do any films with Shatrughan Sinha, so that can't be who you're talking about.
I used to really get restless waiting for them. That's the only thing I thought. Otherwise, here also very professional. Made really great films.
Was Himmatwala the big breakthrough for you, or did it come earlier?
It's a big breakthrough for me.
Did you expect it to do that well?
Not at all. Not at all.
Why do you think it was such a success?
I don't know. Of course, it's the music and
you're dancing.
And it's a very good commercial film. And those days, that kind of a trend was going on.
But after Himmatwala, you were pretty much the #1 actress in Bombay, and you'd done it coming to a city where you didn't speak a word of Hindi. Did they get somebody else to dub for you in the early movies?
In the early movies, but which I was not at all happy. But I said...
So which ones are not your voice? Now that if you see them on television, we'll know.
Himmatwala.
Yeah.
Mawali, Himmatwala Mawali, Justice Chowdhury.
Did a dubbing artist dub for you or a proper heroine?
No, I think dubbing artist.
Okay. You didn't get like a proper heroine to dub for you or anything? No? Because there was a story that Himmatwala Rekha dubbed for you.
Not Himmatwala.
So she did dub for you. Where did she dub?
Aakhri Rasta.
She did dub for you. But that was the only time you had a major star dubbing, or?
That's only film, I think, major star dubbing.
During that period and afterwards, when you were the #1 star in Bollywood, you never gave interviews famously. This is correct, right? You didn't do television, you hardly even spoke in print. Why?
I thought your work should speak more than you talking.
But you're still not comfortable talking about yourself?
I don't know, I feel awkward. I always believe in one thing, as I told you before, that the work should talk. You see the film and your work should speak more than you talking. Well, I was doing all commercial films like Himmatwala, Mawali, Justice Chowdhury and all. So suddenly this film came. Then I remember people, they didn't see my Tamil films. For them, Mr. India was like, oh, she can also act.
And comedy. You had great comic timing in that movie also, no?
I love comedy.
Yeah, and your timing is absolutely perfect.
Well, thanks to my director.
At some stage you decided, after you married Boni, that you wouldn't act for a while. When was that?
I never thought to myself, I never said, okay, I don't want to work now. It just, I thought, now it's time to take care of my children. I believe in one thing, that whatever I do, I want to give my 100% to that.
And you did.
And that's what I want. I never thought I'll come back.
Now, around that time, people started saying, how come Sridevi looks so good? She's looking amazing, etc. What had you done that made you look so good?
I still remember after my second baby, my elder one came up to me and said, Mama, put on weight, please lose weight.
Really?
Yeah, that was the time I said, okay, I will lose weight. I really had put on weight.
I do remember. But how did you lose it?
Well, exercising. I lead a very systematic life and regular exercise work. But I feel you have to be happy within you. That reflects on your face.
Did you ever consider doing other things apart from acting?
I love painting.
All right.
I made many paintings and I gifted to all my friends.
Really? I didn't know that you were a secret painter. If you look back at this little girl of 4 years old who was in front of the cameras and the Sridevi who's now come back and made such super films, what are your biggest learnings?
No pain, no gain.
Really? Okay.
To get something, you have to lose something.
Okay.
And of course, hard work always pays.
So have you actually lost things? Have you actually had pain?
No pain, no gain, of course. I can't say it's pain. It's like, of course, there's so much sacrifice. Like I never went to a college or lead a normal life like any other girl. But if you look at it, it's a special life what I had. So any normal girl would have not got that. But at home, my mom always made sure that I lead a very normal life. I'm always with my family, and my mom was a very religious person. So we always...
You're religious too?
Yeah, of course I am.
And now, what happens next for Sridevi?
I don't know. I don't believe in planning things in my life. So English just happened, and mom also happened, and I'm really grateful to my God. So the life has been very kind to me.